Let's start in a wide-kneed child's pose. And I want your knees super wide for this one. So bring your knees at least mat width apart. Bring your big toes to touch. Arms extend out in front of you. Give a little push into your hands to send your sit bones back towards your heels. Let your elbows soften into the floor. Forehead drops down. Close your eyes. Can you find a softness along the back side of your body, around the back of your skull, the backs of your shoulders? Spread wide across your middle back, your lower back, your hips. Just let that back body spread and melt into the earth. Taking big full breaths in through the nose. But then can you stretch your exhales a little longer than your inhales? I heard a writer speak of moments of what she called divine delivery. Moments where she was naturally open and an external energy or force or voice touched her. Whether she received wise advice or inspiration for a story or a gut feeling towards an answer to a question she had been sitting with, these moments of divine delivery brought clarity, creativity, and reassurance in herself. We are all divine beings, and we are all hugged by the divinity in everything and everyone around us. When we are open, when our blinds or our windows are open, or even if we call out our windows to invite the universal divinity in, and it merges with our inner divineness, we tap into the ultimate wisdom of the universe. If only for a few moments here and there, we see with the eyes of truth and clarity, and are often blessed with revelations and enlightenments that elevate our way of being. Today, I invite you to acknowledge the divine within you and to open yourself up to let the divine deliveries from the universe in. Take one more big full breath in, maybe this time with an open mouth. A big exhale out. Start to crawl your fingertips a little further forward so your arms extend long. Spread your fingers wide. On an inhale, pull forward so that your shoulders stack over your wrists. Your knees are still wide. I want you to take your heart forward. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, bend your elbows straight back like a little modified chaturanga. Press right back up. And then start to tilt your hips down. Let your feet lift away from the floor. Push into your hands. Lift your heart and gaze towards the ceiling. Work your head and feet towards each other. Take a full breath in. Exhale, gently press back to child's pose, waving through your spine, sending those hips back, stretching your spine long. Let's take that 2 more times. Inhale, pull forward, shoulders stack over wrists, knees stay wide. As you exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Inhale, push back up. And then start to tilt your hips forward, lift your feet, push into your hands, lift your heart and gaze. Work your head back towards the soles of your feet. Take a full breath in. Exhale, press back. Wide knee child's pose. One more time. Inhale, pull forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Inhale, push back up. Start to tilt your hips forward, lift your feet. Push into your hands, lift your heart and gaze. Take a full breath in. Exhale, start to press back into a wide knee child's pose. But as you do, bring those knees all the way together. And instead of coming into child's pose, sit on your heels. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand to your right knee, so we're crossing our arms, and then start to pull your upper back back. Drop your head into your chest, finding a stretch across your upper back. If it feels good to rock and sway a little bit through the head, even through the hips, go for it. Just getting into our back body. Change the crossing of your arms. Bring the opposite arm on top. Holding onto those knees, pull away through your upper spine. Dropping your head, maybe sway a little, whatever feels good. And release your hands, start to crawl all the way forward into plank position. Tuck those toes, lift your knees. Push the floor away with your hands, find a nice stretch to the backs of your knees. Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Pull your belly in. I want you to keep that happening. Gently tap your knees to the floor and then lift back up. Keep tucking through your tailbone. Gentle tap and up. 8 more. Firing up those abdominals. 8 and stretch. 7 and stretch. 6 and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Take a breath in, plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Roll your shoulders back, untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Tops of the feet press down, front of your hips press down. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your hands together. As you start to drive your knuckles towards the wall behind you, lift your chest. Shalabhasana. Give those shoulders another roll back. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Can you engage your legs so much that your knees lift off the floor? So push into your feet. Fire up those legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a breath in, lift 2 inches higher. Exhale, release, forehead to the floor, hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. Right back to downward dog. And give those legs a little pedal. Take whatever feels good. A couple breaths here in down dog. And then keep moving your body around as you walk your feet to your hands. Find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Open your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees. Give your head and shoulders a shake. Let's take a big breath in through the nose again. And an open mouth exhale. Soften through your left knee. Left fingers stay on the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Forward fold twist. Can you push into your right foot a little more? Get longer from heel to tailbone, and then try and get longer from tailbone to top of head. Spin your left ribs and heart around. Reach a little more through those right fingertips. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Soften your right knee. Right fingers stay on the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Forward fold twist. Pushing into that left foot. Get longer through the back of your left leg. Get longer from tailbone to top of head through your spine. Rotate your right ribs and heart to the ceiling. Reach a little more through those left fingers. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Soften through both knees. Take your time and roll all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Can you find that same tucking of your tail towards your heels that you did in plank? Pull your belly in. Soften your shoulders. Get a little longer through the back of your neck. Returning to that idea of divine deliveries. Working today to communicate a little more with the divine within and be open to the communication from the divine that exists all around you. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Catch left wrist with right hand. Anchor through your feet, pull your belly in. On an inhale, pull your arms longer towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, side bend right. Let your hips press over to the left. Anchor through that left foot especially and pull that left arm long. Inhale back through center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Let your hips press right. Anchor through that right foot. Pull that right arm and that right side long. Inhale back through center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Squeeze your tush. Let your hips press forward as your heart lifts. Elbows draw down. Inhale, arms overhead, palms press. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, lengthen from tail to head. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press into your hands and feet, lift your knees off the floor, engage your legs. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, catch left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side bend right, soft shoulders. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward dog, stay for a cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, catch left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, heart pulls forward, shoulders pull back. Exhale, downward dog, stay for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, moving on. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Scoop your tailbone forward, pull your belly in. Can you soften your shoulders and your neck? Soften the tops of your thighs as you sit a little lower. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chair with chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to widen across your chest. Push down into your feet to lift your hips and work your forehead closer to your shins. Can you drive your knuckles towards the ceiling and then maybe take those arms further overhead? Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward to plank and pause. Take that knee over to the left elbow, a couple pendulums, and back to the right, 2 more. Over to the left, back to the right. Last time, left elbow, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms reach forward, up and back. Take a few moments here. Wiggle out those shoulders, your neck, your head. Find some space and ease there. As your hips press forward, lift your heart and gaze. Take a big breath in. Exhale, cactus arms. Heart continues to rise as your elbows pull down. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Chest expansion. Drive your knuckles down the back of your back leg. Open your heart even more. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Gently release your grip as you do so. Tuck those back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Use the strength of your legs and core. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Wrap your left arm behind you. Finding a half wrap in this reverse warrior. Maybe that left hand is able to push your front thigh down and forward. Continue to move that front shin forward as you stretch longer through your right side body. Take a full breath in. Exhale, triangle. Front leg stretches straight. Right hand lands on your shin, left arm to the ceiling. Push down and out through your feet, but at the same time, can you zip up through your inner thighs? Get longer from your tail to head, and on top of that length, rotate your torso around. Stay soft through your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Press into your feet. Come all the way up to stand. Exhale, right toes turn in. Torso folds over your left leg. Crawl your hands all the way to the top of your mat. As you do, pivot both feet to face front. Modified pyramid. You might need to hop that left foot forward and to the left a little. Both feet are forward, hips are square. Left hand stays on the floor. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Modified Parvrita Trikonasana. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale, left arm to the sky. Little balance challenge. Exhale, release. One more time, right and left. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold over that leg. Imagine you could rotate your right foot to the right, pull your outer right hip back. Let your heart reach towards your front toes, but stay easy in your neck and head. We're here for one more inhale. Soften as you exhale. Big transition. Start to bend through your front knee. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee draws into your chest. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, standing figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Hands come to heart center. Forearms come towards that left shin. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot steps back, hands to the floor. Press into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot your right leg up and back. Listen closely. Exhale, step that right foot right back up between your hands. Press into that right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts. Arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Left toes land. Hands to the floor. Push into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Last time, exhale, right foot steps forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. This time, exhale, Garudasana. Try and double wrap, left leg over, left arm under. Squeeze your inner thighs together to help you balance. Pick your elbows up shoulder height. Pull your forearms forward, spread between your shoulder blades. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing splits. Left leg shoots to the sky. Forehead drops to your right shin for 3. Option to grab that right ankle with one or both hands. 2, 1. Chaturanga. Land your left toes. Step back to plank and lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Flush it out. Exhale, down dog. Take a couple breaths. Reset, recollect. Feel free to move around. Maybe take a sigh, a flutter of the lips. Left side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Pause. Take that knee over to the right elbow. Back to the left. 2 more times. Over to the right. Back to the left. To the right. And left. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms reach forward, up and back. And again, take some time. Move around, loosen up neck and shoulders. Press those hips forward, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, cactus your arms. Let your heart lift even more as your elbows draw down. Beautiful. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Keep opening your heart as you find that chest expansion. Knuckles drive down your back leg. Big breath in. Big breath out. As you release your hands, tuck those back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Wrap that right arm behind you. Half bind. Maybe that right hand is able to push your front thigh down and forward. As that left shin moves forward, stretch longer through your left side body. Big inhale. Exhale, triangle, left leg stretches. Left hand lightly lands to your shin, right arm to the sky. Can you push down and out through your feet and then zip up through your inner thighs? Pull your belly in. Get longer through the top of your head and rotate your spine around to the ceiling on top of that length. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Legs stay straight as you reach all the way up and back. Exhale, left toes turn in, torso to right thigh. Start to walk your hands all the way to the top of your mat. Modified pyramid, pivot all 10 toes to face front. Maybe that right foot hops in into the right slightly. Organize yourself so your hips are square. Right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Modified Parvrita Trikonasana. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm to the sky, just rotating through our spine and hips. Exhale, release. One more time each side. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale and fold over your leg. You might roll out your shoulders and you shake out your head. Push a little more into that front foot to draw your outer left hip back. Close the gap between your belly and thigh, your head and your shin. Take one more breath in. And out. Big transition. Start to bend your front knee. Shift forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Hands come to your heart, forearms come to that right shin. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, low lunge. Right toes land. Hands to the floor, push into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot your left leg up and back. Exhale and step that left foot right back up between your hands. Push into your front foot. Use your abdominals. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms up. Exhale, standing figure four. Easy eyes. Easy breath. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Right toes reach back. Hands land. Push into those hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot that left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Last time, inhale, one-legged mountain. This time, exhale, Garudasana. Right leg double wraps. Right arm double wraps under. Pick up those elbows. Pull your belly back towards your spine. Try and sit low in your hips for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing split. Shoot that right leg high. Drop your head to your shin. Maybe left hand grabs that left ankle. Maybe both hands for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Right toes land. Left leg steps to plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Have a moment. Take a breath. Slow down. Reset. Reconnect. We're going to smooth out that sequence and flow through it one more time. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chair with chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Let your arms release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Stay. Pendulum knees. Take that knee over to the left. Back to the right. 2 more. Left, right, left, right. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms reach forward, up and back. Exhale, cactus your arms. Keep opening your heart more every time. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Keep opening your heart. Chest expansion, knuckles drive down that back leg. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. As you release your hands, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior. Wrap that left arm behind you as you reach back. Exhale, triangle. Release that left arm to the sky. Stretch both legs. Inhale, reverse triangle. Come back up. Reach that right arm back. Exhale, right toes turn in. Torso folds over your left thigh. As you crawl your hands to the top of your mat, find modified pyramid. Turn both feet to face forward. Square off your hips. Left hand stays on the floor. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Now big exhale to fold over your leg. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Let's smooth this out. Soften your front knee. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Left toes land back, hands plant down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge, left toes land, hands plant. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Last time. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. This time, exhale, Garudasana, eagle. Set yourself up, left leg over, left arm under. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing splits. Drop your head. Shoot that left leg high for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, step back and lower. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, stay. Take that knee over to the right, back to the left, over to the right, back to the left. Last time, right and left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach up and back. Exhale, add those cactus arms, open your heart even more. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you. Chest expansion. Knuckles drive down that back leg. Lift and open your heart. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. As you release your hands, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Right arm wraps behind you. Exhale, triangle. Left leg stretches. Right arm releases to the sky. Inhale, reverse triangle. Left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, left toes turn in, torso to right thigh. Crawl around to the top of your mat. Pivot all 10 toes to face front. Modified pyramid. Right hand stays down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, soften and fold. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Bend through that front knee. Inhale, one-legged mountain, nice and smooth. Arms reach up, right knee lifts. Exhale, standing figure 4. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee up, arms overhead. Exhale, low lunge, right toes reach back, hands plant down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Working those transitions. Exhale, standing figure 4. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge, right toes land, hands plant. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Last time, exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, Garudasana, right leg wraps over. Right arm wraps under. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, standing splits. Drop your head, float that right leg for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, right toes land, step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Slow down, calm down, release, reset. A little stillness, a little integration. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale and fold. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. Padangustasana. Push your toes into your fingers. Inhale, pull your chest forward to lengthen. Exhale, pull your fingers into your toes and fold. Roll your shoulders around a couple times and then roll them up your back away from your ears. Big full breaths for 3, 2, 1. Release your toes. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a long spine. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Push a little more into your right hand as you lift that right knee high and open that right hip wide. Option to stay here or flip your dog. Pivot all 10 toes to face back. Knees are bent. Right arm reaches to the front of the room. Push your hips to the sky. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Wherever you are, inhale, 3-legged dog. Reach that right leg back up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Left hand stays where it is. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Give that thigh a little push forward, twist and gaze over your right shoulder. This might be where you stay. Just work that twist. Keep lengthening through your torso as you rotate. If you'd like to add a quad stretch, option to bend your back knee and reach your right hand for the pinky toe side of your back foot. Kicking foot to hand, opening your heart. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Gently release both hands inside your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Skandasana on the right. Keep that right knee bent. Crawl your hands around to the left slightly. Those right toes can turn forward as you spin your left toes to the ceiling. Push your right knee open with your right elbow. Let your tailbone get heavier as you pull your heart forward. We're just here for 1 breath in. As you exhale, Skandasana on the left. Start to bend your left knee, crawl over to the left side. Right toes point up to the ceiling. On this side, option to keep your hands grounded. Maybe hands come to heart center. Maybe they open wide or even bind. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Wherever you are, release your hands. We're going to take a big push off that back leg into Warrior 2, top of mat. Right knee bends, arms open wide. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. This is a big transition. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Float gracefully all the way onto that right leg. Right hand lands lightly. Torso and pelvis spin to flatten out to the left side of your room. Option to stay here or Chapasana. Bend your top knee. Catch that foot with your top hand. Kicking foot to hand. Open heart for 3, 2, 1. Shiva squat. Release your left hand to the floor. Square off your hips. Bend both knees. Tuck that left leg behind your right. Left hand stays on the floor. Inhale, right arm to the sky as you re-extend your left leg. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Nice. Exhale, back into that Shiva squat. Right hand stays on the floor. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Left arm reaches to the sky as that left leg extends. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time. Inhale, Parvrita Trikonasana, right arm to the sky. Stretch that left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. From here, step that left leg back to plank. Right leg back to plank. Big breath in, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. We have one more side, left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Push into that left hand a little more. Poke that left knee higher, open that left hip. Option to stay here or flip your dog. Rotate your feet to face back. Left arm reaches to the front of the room, hips press high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Wherever you are, inhale, three-legged dog, left leg straight up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Right hand stays where it is. Left hand comes to left thigh. Push that thigh forward a little. Twist and look over that left shoulder. This might be where you stay. If you want to add that quad stretch, go for it. Bend your back knee. Catch for the pinky toe side of your foot. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Gently release both hands inside your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Skandasana on the left. Crawl around to the right a little. Left toes can turn forward as those right toes spin to the sky. Push your left knee open with your left elbow. We're just here on this side for one breath in and out. Start to crawl your hands to the right. Bend that right knee. Skandasana on the right. Here for a little longer option to keep your hands grounded. Hands to heart center. Maybe they open. Maybe you bind. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to the floor. Take a big push off that back leg. Warrior 2, top of mat. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Here's our big transition with grace. Exhale all the way into Ardha Chandrasana. Floating onto that left leg. Reach out your lifted heel. Try and rotate your chest and hips to face the right side of your room. Option to stay here or Chapasana. Bend that top knee. Catch your foot. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Shiva squat. Right hand comes to the floor. Right leg tucks behind your left. Bend both knees. Listen closely. Right hand stays down. Inhale, left arm to the sky as you stretch that right leg behind you. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, Shiva squat. Curl back in. Left hand lands and stays down. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Ardha Chandrasana, blossom and open. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right hand down. Curl in. Inhale, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Left arm high. Find that twist. Exhale, Shiva squat. Step that right leg back to plank. Left leg back to meet it. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat and bring the soles of your feet together. Sitting up tall, knees wide, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, fold forward. You might roll your shoulders down your back. Maybe give your head a gentle shake, yes and no. Notice how you're breathing. Make your way up to sit. Open your legs out wide into a straddle. Knees and toes point up to the ceiling. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, you can either walk your fingers forward or reach for your big toes in yogic toe lock, whatever feels good. Start to make your way back up to sit. I'm going to come into double pigeon. I want you to fold your right leg in so your shin is parallel with the top of your mat. Fold that left leg on top, stacking ankle to knee, shin to shin. If that's too much, you can bring that left leg in front. Sit up tall as you take a breath in. Make sure your feet are flexed. And on an exhale, gently start to fold forward. Can you reach your sit bones down and back as your heart reaches forward? Relax your shoulders, your neck, your head, your face. Start to make your way back up to sit. Keep your legs in this shape. I want you to bring your left fingers behind you, right hand over to that left leg. Sit up tall as you breathe in. As you exhale, twist and look over your left shoulder. Pull your right hip back slightly so your hips stay square to the front of the room as you rotate your torso. One more breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. You can make your way back through center. Hands behind you, feet on the floor. Just take a couple sways side to side to release before we change sides. So as we set up for the other side, that left shin will come forward, parallel to the top of your mat. Right shin either on top or in front. Feet are flexed. Sit up tall, take a breath in, exhale, and fold. Our physical practice of asana on the mat, it's sort of a way to open our blinds, to open our windows, to call out and invite the divinity in. Make your way back up to sit. Keep your legs in this shape. Right fingers come behind you, left hand or right leg. Sit up tall, take a breath in. Exhale and twist, but as you twist, try and keep your hips square so that left hip can pull back just a little bit as you rotate your torso around. Take one more breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Come back through center, both hands behind you, uncross your legs. One more time, feet to the floor, just swish and sway through the hips, through the knees, getting into those ankles even a little bit here. And then extend both legs long out in front of you, flex your feet, sit up tall, take a breath in, exhale and fold. Try and catch the outer edges of your feet and pull them back to flatten out your feet as if you were standing on your feet. Try and walk your sit bones back a couple times, a couple inches as your heart reaches forward. And then re-soften, refold over those legs. Make your way up to sit. You might need to scooch forward slightly, knees bent, arms forward, pull your belly in, and just roll down super slowly, connecting one vertebra at a time into the floor. And once you land all the way onto your back, keep your arms alongside your body, palms down. Walk your heels in a little closer so you can feel the back of your heels with your middle fingers. Spread wide across your chest. Push down into your heels. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Setu Bandha bridge pose. Tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high. Interlace your hands underneath you, tuck your shoulders underneath you. Get as high up on your shoulders as you can. Stretch your arms long as you push down into your arms. Push down into your feet. Lift your hips a little higher. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release your arms slowly lower, rolling through your spine, landing one vertebra at a time. Heel toe your feet mat width apart. Let your knees fall in towards each other. Just take a breath. We'll take one more back bend, yogi's choice. You can come back into Setu Bandha bridge pose, or if you'd like to set up for Urdhva Dhanurasana full wheel, that's an option as well. Take your time, heel toe those feet back in until they're hip width apart. Make sure you can touch the back of your heel with your middle finger. And then yogi's choice, back into bridge or maybe into a wheel. If you're in full wheel, try and stretch your arms and legs a little straighter. Wherever you are, try and send your chest closer to the wall behind you. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. One more time. Heel toe those feet mat width apart. Let your knees knock in. And add some gentle sways side to side through your legs. Dropping right, dropping left. And gently draw your knees towards your chest. We'll set up for some eagle twists. I want you to try and double wrap your right leg over your left, finding eagle. If you can only cross out your inner thighs, that's fine. Just cross out those inner thighs. Keep your knees in towards your chest. Push into your hands. Scoot your hips over to the right side of your mat a little bit and let your knees fall to the left. Right arm extends out to the right. Work your gaze all the way to your right thumb. Breathe. Can you get a little heavier through your right shoulder blade? A little longer through your spine as you twist. Slowly come back through center. Can uncross your legs, even out your hips back to center. And then we'll take that on the left. Try and double wrap left leg over. Push into your hands, scoot your hips over to the left side of your mat a little bit. And then let your knees fall to the right. Extend your left arm out from your left shoulder. Look to the left. Big breaths. Come back through center. Uncross your legs, square off or center your hips, and come into happy baby. Flex your feet towards the ceiling. As you pull on your feet and bring your knees close to the floor, push your feet into your hands, reach your lower back to the floor. Nice release for those hips and sacrum, lower back. If it feels good to rock, you can rock. If it feels good to stretch one or both legs, go for it. Just take a few breaths. Whatever feels good as we start to close our practice. From here, bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Try and lift your head to touch your feet for 3, 2, 1. Release and set up for final rest. Shavasana. Take time to make sure you're comfortable. Palms to the ceiling. Maybe finish with a big sigh. After all of that hard work, that wringing out, that stretching, that building of heat, of burning things up, of moving things through, here now, we rest with ease, with openness, ready to receive. More in tune with communicating with our inner and with the universal divine. Start to deepen your breath. Breathing in and receiving. And breathing out, giving back. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, wrists, ankles. Maybe let your head and hips sway a little side to side. And start to walk your feet in towards your seat, to bend your knees, roll to the right. Now As you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. We are this divine energy. It's not something we have to attain. We just have to realize it, to be present to it. Marshall B. Rosenberg. The divine light in me bows, sees, and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.